Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Zihei or Matt, and welcome back to another stream for the K12 Esports League. I'm going to be alone for a little bit until Potato or Braden gets out of class, but we have a match today versus the Michigan Great Lakes Virtual Academy versus the Ohio Virtual Academy. And the Michigan Great Lakes has only been able to participate in a couple of games last season. And they had a week one bye for the winter season and a week 2 loss against the Orcas. But they are going against Ohio League Virtual Academy, which went 3-2 during the fall season and lost to OHVA, I don't know who that is, in week 1 of the winter season, and coming off a week 2 win against Michigan Virtual Charter Academy. So hopefully the game will be pretty exciting today, pretty even match. We always want to hope for that. Let's get into the actual lobby here. We can see, looking at the ranks. Now, we have not been on cast for a while and since Deadpool came out, so hopefully we will see him in these games. Looking at the ranks here, it's pretty similar. The standout would be Daylight on the side of Michigan, being Grandmaster 2. But everyone else is about Plat or Gold, and hopefully there'll be a pretty good match, pretty even match today. Hope everyone had a pretty good winter break. I personally am excited to see Deadpool in, I think, his best role strategist currently. I do not know the full how good he is. I have not been playing the game very often, but hopefully it'll be a pretty good game. So. And once Braden gets back, we will have more commentary. So I will let you guys know when we start the game. It's going to be pretty soon here. So we will take a little bit until the game starts. Be right back. All right, so we are now in the lobby here on Spider Island's Convoy will be the first map. And now, terms of, for everyone who's watching, Fantastic 11 is Ohio Virtual Academy. And so they're looking, they banned out the Daredevil. They picked Cloak and Dagger to lock that secure in. Michigan locks in the Iron Fist because I believe Daylight was the GM player, so they're probably going to pick around him and ban around him. They banned Invisible Woman, maybe to get that shove out of the game so the Iron Fist can get more value. Same thing with Winter Soldier. That hook can really mess him up, so that's going to be my guess. It looks to be they're doing triple support, as we tend to see. One tank and Magneto, at least that's the hovered. Ohio banning out the Magic, just getting those flankers out of the game as well. They're looking to do another triple support strategy, but they are hovering Scarlet Witch and Namor, which is pretty good anti-dive. You like to see that. I'm pretty excited. Michigan locking in the Gambit, which was nerfed since last season, but I'm still pretty sure he's pretty good. So it's going to be an interesting. They ban out the Hawkeye as well. I'm a little confused why the Hawkeye ban, but maybe just not a fan of that. Once the comps are locked in, we can get a more in-depth look at what they're actually doing, what they're trying to do. But for now, it just looks like they're going to play for the bubble and the Iron Fist. That's what Michigan looks to be doing. They get the Magneto, they bubble the Iron Fist, they give the Iron Fist the damage boost from the Mantis maybe, and they just go crazy. I've been told Deadpool won't be able to play until next week, but Rebel Jedi has locked him in. Oh, nope, he's swapping off. Okay. So they cannot play Deadpool until next week. That's unfortunate. I was looking forward to see him, but we'll see him next week. That's okay. Now, oh. Okay, so on the side of on the side of Ohio here, we are going to see the triple support with the Cloak and Dagger and the Jeff, as well as Scarlet Witch, Magneto, and Namor. I'm assuming they know the dive is coming, so they're just going to try and get that out of the way. Namor's squids are very effective at dealing with dive. On the side of Michigan here, and they are running the Iron Fist, like I said before. Nothing really changed. The Deadpool support is now on Rocket. They are doing 3 supports, 1 tank, 2 DPS, and the fight started here. The both DPS look to be going around the outside to go for some sort of flank here. I'm trying to just poking them out. They're giving up. Ohio's giving up a lot of space here. High Elo Jeff gameplay right here, but the Namor does end up finding daylight, but he gets revived by the Rocket Raccoon Beacon. No ult's coming out yet here. No ult's coming up yet, but Iron Man does fall to Luminous on the Gambit, and that's 1 down for the attacking team, so they're just going to have to back up here. Magneto falling really low, but gets saved by his supports, and he just has to back up. No cooldowns, no nothing yet. Ult's coming up. We're going to have Mago. We're going to have Gambit soon. Hopefully that can change something around this fight. And Namor immediately getting his ult first and popping it. Getting the mag super low. He had to bubble someone else. He had to bubble his Mantis, but she fell anyway. Big ult coming out for the Nambit. Now Gambit ult coming out for the side of Michigan, trying to turn this fight around. But the mag is so low, they just can't heal him up in time. Like, he's full health now. Daylight's going and getting a lot of damage, but has to leave immediately. They have Jeff ult. Ohio has Jeff ult. Ohio has Scarlet Witch ult as well. They're going to rip it. Immediately responded to by Luna Snow ult, but I don't know if it's going to be worth. It gets 2. Mantis ult as well. Sorry, it was a Mantis ult. Apologies. Not Luna Snow ult. But they still keep the mag ult. The mag is so low, but he's still surviving. He has his ultimate that he can use to maybe turn this fight around, but Michigan's struggling to push here. They have the Moon Knight ultimate as well, so maybe they can get, but that's 4 ults on the side of Ohio. And they rip the immediate Cloak and Dagger ult, responded to by the Magneto ult, ends up taking them down. So there's no more carpet for the side of Michigan. Sorry, Ohio. Gambit ult coming out for the side of Michigan, try and sustain this fight. Namor ult coming out as well, getting that anti-heal on, and that ends up cleaning up the fight. Now, I have been told my co-caster is here, so I'm going to get out real fast. Get out of the way. 1 second.
All right, I'm here. Potatoes here. They've looks like they've been winning the fight with Namor ultimate.
That's what the anti-heal's been really good. Speaking of Daylight, Namor ulting onto the Scarlet Witch, just taking her down. Now, Michigan does have the advantage here. They are up a player, and they also have 3 ults, but there's the Jeff ult coming out.
How many will it catch? Just
gets the rocket and immediately burst in.
Oh,
wow, well done by Daylight, taking down that Jeff. Mantis ult coming out to keep their whole team alive. Immediately responded to by Gambit ult for that ultimate generation as well. If no one's going to die, might as well get that ult generation off them. Now, we do have Magneto ults from both sides. Incoming Scarlet Witch ult comboed with the Namor. Gets 3.
Wow, what a play. The Namor ults have been really good for both of these teams, but that might just seal this defense.
That's true. Magneto Ult coming out. Fear Magneto. He doesn't get anything.
In fact, he dies to the Scarlet Witch.
But he ends up falling.
And that's it.
Wow. Michigan stopped early by Ohio here. And wow, I'm honestly surprised in terms of team comp here. And in terms of ranks, we looked at ranks. You were not here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We looked at ranks at the beginning of the stream, and Michigan Daylight for Michigan is Grandmaster 2. Everyone else on his team or their team is like silver or gold. Everyone else on Ohio is also silver or gold. So going into it, I thought it would be
really
just
close.
Yeah, and Daylight was on Iron Fist. They had Magneto, Iron Fist, and Mantis, and I thought they were gonna play to like bubble him and just like get the value, but it didn't end up working. So they had to swap off. Daylight's now on tank on the Doctor Strange. So they're running the double tank for the defense with Mantis and Rocky Raccoon. Now, important distinction: you cannot play Deadpool. Deadpool is banned this week on every role, unfortunately.
Understandably so.
Yep. He's pretty good,
he just came out recently, and he's crazy. He's crazy.
He's good on every role. It's kind of crazy. Looks like Twilight's lagging a little bit.
Whoa.
But
500 ping.
500 ping. They might need a pause here, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, we'll see a pretty good defense here because Ohio stopped them really early.
I mean, it looks like... based on what I saw, I didn't see that much, but from what I saw, it actually looked like Michigan played that really well. They started the fight with 2 picks. They countered both of the ults, but then I guess Ohio just had too many ults to break through.
Yeah. Oh, Namor finding a pick onto Firebat, but immediately rezzed by the rocket res beacon.
But that's res beacon used so early in the fight.
Yeah, it's really risky, but they're still holding this space. Ult's coming soon, though. 50% for basically everyone. Firebat, really high ult charge here. Getting so much value with this Moon Knight. Has the ult already. Let's see if he's going to use it. Going up.
Waiting for it.
There he goes. Onk is out.
There it is.
The Moon.
Will it get a pick on the Jeff? No, will not. But it forces them all away. It splits off the Magneto. Will they be able to capitalize? It does not look like they're going to be able to.
I will say, traded by Daylight, their mag did die, but then immediately Rebel Jedi pops the rocket ult just to keep their team alive. Daylight finding another one onto Scarlet Witch, so now Ohio's going to have to take a reset here. If they don't, they're just going to bleed. Yeah. Like Magneto falling really low. Had to bubble himself. Namor coming in. Knocking down Mantis, but he went too far.
He got too greedy.
Magneto coming in, trying to get that Mantis.
He misses.
Huge bubble. Did not miss.
Oh, he did not miss? It was
NTN blocked it with the bubble and huge Eye of Agamotto. Jeffel coming in, finds both supports on the side of Michigan. Just going to drop it in. Scarlet Witch ulting as well, but just doesn't find anyone. But no supports, or one support on the side of Michigan, though.
And everyone's low. This might be cooked.
Bunman finds Firebat and Twilight Jump down as well. And that's just a win for Ohio. Wow.
Some early fight heroics done by Daylight. Another late kill, he'll get there. But early fight heroics just kind of wiped away by just the good ultimate usage by Ohio.
And because Daylight went down so late, I don't even know if they'll have time to portal. He's going to have to portal here, and his team is going to have to touch before he does so.
I'm not seeing a touch here.
No.
Nope.
Wow.
That was domination from the side of Ohio State.
That's crazy.
Maybe not Ohio State, but it's Ohio.
It is Ohio Virtual.
Ohio Virtual. Okay.
Wow. Well done by both teams, honestly. That was close. If what was it? Michigan just pushed a little bit farther, I think that would have been a different game. And I'll be honest, I don't know how to say this guy's name. I don't want to try. I'm scared of butchering it.
Queeman Sheila.
Yeah.
MVP. I went for it.
Let's look at the damage here. And now, in terms of damage, everyone's pretty close. Both teams running the triple support again, but I will point out the Jeff for the side of Ohio did 7,000 damage and still had 10,000 healing.
Yeah, he was outputting a massive work. The changes to Jeff, obviously your stream can now pierce through your allies and your enemies, doing damage and healing to all in between. Which I think helps a lot with your statistics going up.
Yeah, of course. And heal numbers are relatively similar, like a little bit more healing on the side of Michigan, but that's just because a little bit more damage popped out on the side of Ohio. So, or other way, sorry, flip that. A little more healing on the side of Ohio because there's a little bit more damage on the side of Michigan. But it's just looking at look at the damage blocks on both Magnetos. That's crazy. 33,000.
Dang.
For the Magneto.
I mean, those are some good bubbles. We saw the Namor ult get countered. We saw like
Scarlet Witch will get countered.
I know Doctor Strange actually got blocked a couple of times as well.
Yep, and I actually did see the bubble on the Rock too. He bubbled his Mantis.
Oh, he bubbled the Mantis. Yeah,
for the Magneto ult. So that was crazy.
Really good.
Huge bubbles on both sides, honestly, and it's just.
Honestly, I feel like looking down the bottom, I feel like we're not getting enough value out of the Rocket here. Is what it seems like. The Jeff. If we look at the difference between the two support comps, it really feels like the Jeff and the Rocket are kind of like the big difference here.
Yeah, I agree with you. And honestly, just like because looking at the numbers that we were looking at before, is just the Rocket is good for healing, but he's also good for damage. But he just didn't have that much damage.
He's not really shooting his gun that much. Like as you can see,
0 kills.
He had 1,000 damage over the course of the whole match.
Yeah,
like. You got to be doing more damage there because Marvel Rivals, if you don't know, it will say you get an elimination even if you just tickled the person that died. If you tickle them, so we need the supports in this game are really great at doing damage, and so we need to take advantage of that. Especially Rocket, his gun does more damage than like Punisher, basically.
Yeah, he got a buff recently too. I don't know, maybe they reverted it, but last I checked, his gun did a lot of damage. Now, I will say the res beacons from the Rocket were coming in clutch. He resurrected a couple early picks that Ohio got on them, so I understand they want to keep it around for the value that was getting, but I don't think you should play a character for E. I don't think you should just throw your E down and then not really do it. I think for that, if you want to get more damage and more healing, you could also probably swap to the Jeff. Maybe just try that.
Maybe the Jeff, but like I think Rocket can do it. But
Rocket for sure.
I think the thing is we need to. You can't play a character for, like you said, for one thing. We need to be trying to take advantage of everything. So if you don't know how to do it necessarily, like learn the character, learn how to aim his gun, learn how to do all that. The more you know about the character, the more you can use the character, and the better the character is going to be.
Yes, I agree. But for this round, if he's not really comfortable on Rocket, maybe it was a. Just like a pick that they wanted to throw him on just for, we need the res beacon for defense because Michigan was on defense there. Yeah. Maybe, I'm unsure, but we're going into the next round here. I believe this is, I forget what they call it for Rivals. It's hybrid in Overwatch, and I don't remember what it's called in Rivals.
I have completely blanked on that as well. It has been a while.
My apologies. Convergence.
That is a stupid name. I'm going to call it out right now. That is a dumb name.
I think it should be called hybrid because that's what it is. That's okay though. Now,
definitely not Overwatch bias over here.
No Overwatch bias at all. We're going to the next round here.
Oh, before we talk about the bans, I do want to call out a little bit. Daylight was making some pop-off moments. I'm going to look to see Daylight really kind of bring his team into the mold this time, make it closer, maybe even get the map. I mean, it didn't feel like they were too far off from each other.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was just a fumble on the attack. Like maybe they didn't switch characters in time or something. But I think, honestly, Michigan's going to come back. I genuinely believe that they got it because it was just, they had such dominant, after they got the cart a little bit up, they just lost because Ohio had more ults. That was all it was. Even though those clutch plays with the bubbles and all that, it was just not enough.
Ults in this game, really hard to overcome. Yep. If you don't have your ults to counter their ults, they'll usually win.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's really important in this game to pay attention to your ults, how you use them, and when you use them.
Yep. And especially, like, some abilities can counter ults like the bubbles, but that's usually not common, especially in this tournament. Yeah, this tournament ranking system. But that's okay, and that's why everyone's here to learn. Now, looking at the
bans. We got a Gambit ban, which I do like from the side of Michigan, is that they did the enemy team wanted to play Gambit, and so they're just taking it out of there.
Actually, I disagree. I think they were on Gambit. I'm pretty sure they banned their own Gambit.
No, they both had Gambit.
Oh, they both had Gambits. Yeah, okay, never mind. I also liked the Namor ban because those Namor ultimates were huge from the side of Ohio, and I think they just want to get that out of there. They also banned the Scarlet Witch. They were not a fan of being one-shot by her ultimate with a bubble. And now Ohio banning the Magneto as well because they saw those bubbles last game. They did not want to deal with that this one.
I would be so hyped to see a Thor come out here. I haven't seen Thor in a competitive match for forever because he's not very good. But
and it looks like Ohio's going for a dive composition here with solo Venom on tank. And I don't know if that's the move. I personally think Venom is okay tank, but he should be always an off tank. He should never be the only one because then your team just doesn't really have space because there's no one to deny it. They're just going to walk at you, especially if you have two flankers like Star-Lord and Iron Fist. who's defending your supports?
That's a great
Your supports are
question.
just going to get jumped. They're just going to get walked down and die. Like,
and this is not a control point, so it's not
It
like
is a
you can
control
just no. Well, the first point's control, but I'm saying like this is not the full map is not control. You're not
Oh, yeah.
going to be able to just sit and attack the point.
Defense too. I do not like this call at all to play Venom on defense. I understand because there could be a pretty good choke. Like this choke is pretty good to dive. You can look where the Venom's setting up.
You don't have any other dive. I mean, you have.
You did. He swapped to Moon Knight for defense. He was on Iron Fist as well, so I understand. But he's going to be getting in late.
Where is the Psylocke when you need her? You know,
maybe I don't know. Maybe she's just bad this season. But now on the side of Michigan, we're running the 2-tank, 2-3-1 or 2-1-3. Apologies, with solo Winter Soldier. Now Winter Soldier was banned the first game, maybe for a good reason. Maybe Michigan wants them banned, but I think he's having internet issues here.
Yeah, we have a little bit of an AFK moment,
but we'll have to see how that runs out. Okay, he's back.
He's back. He's back. We're good.
Now, again, not much space control on the side of Ohio here.
Yeah, like you said, like the Venom. How is he supposed to hold the space? The Venom's good at diving, but not at sitting in the choke.
Yeah, like he's sitting in the choke now. He's taking so much damage, but falling low has to immediately back off. Daylight's just pushing him back, bullying him. He's doing the new Thor tech. I remember seeing this. He did get buffed. He can turn the moon immediately coming out.
Oh my gosh!
Two supports.
The Onks! They didn't shoot the Onks!
Yep, and they fall. Michigan falling now. A ton of damage from the Moon Knight. Got his ult before almost anyone else. Michigan's Jeff did get their ult, but not too little too late.
Hey,
crazy ult.
Another lesson in the Onk. Just shoot it.
Shoot it.
If it exists, you have to shoot it. Because, I mean, he got his ult in, what, like 30 seconds?
Literally 30 seconds.
I mean, I was surprised. And I've seen some crazy Moon Knights, so that's great. That's just insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
I will say, I think it's easier on controller to do the Thor tech. If you use the dash, you see how he curved it?
Yeah.
He can, like, take tanks. Like, he just, like, steal them. It's like pseudo-Wolverine. My boy gets no love. Now, looking at, we have Invisible Woman ult to counter, or sorry, Ohio has it. Armed and Dangerous coming out. Doesn't seem to find anyone, but pops the Invisible Woman ult anyway. Jeff ult coming in, trying to see what he can eat. Gets 3.
Gets 3.
Michigan's Jeff takes 3 down, and that might just be the point. He also gets rezzed by the beacon. So
really
no members down for Michigan, and just cleans up the point.
Hey, when in doubt, a Jeff ult can always clean up the point.
Exactly.
Three taken just by the Jeff, and that will literally clean up the fight. No more ults needed. We have 4 ults on the side of Michigan now.
And I will say, Ohio's Venom did ult as well, so he's at 50% because he got it canceled. Something a little different from Overwatch. You do get the Jeff ult coming out from the side of Ohio. Gets 4.
He does get 4, but kind of an interesting decision since they just kept the point. I mean, they're going to spawn right back.
Yeah, like, it does delay the point a little bit, and they're hunting the Jeff down. Do they know? They know. He knows. Scythe knows.
Bro is literally wagging his tail. Like, you can hear that thing flapping around.
Yeah, and nothing just gets out. Oh, Scythe's a little deep in their spawn. I think he's going to fall, yeah. Unfortunate. Scythe falls, and
the greed.
He wanted that Jeff kill. He just couldn't get it. Now, a lot of ults coming up for both teams here. Amplifier being enjoyed by Michigan's team. Oh, I paused it. My fault. Responded to by Cloak and Dagger. And just to keep their team alive.
A kill comes in on the side for Michigan, but then another one back for the side of Ohio.
And Michigan finding another one. Luna Snow coming out just to sustain their team a little bit more. They already had 2 picks. Legendary in response to that to try and burn her down. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's going to get enough damage done. They had the Invisible Woman shield and just too much healing. Star-Lord gets no value. Scythe falling low, has to live. Venom ult coming out and applying the anti-heal. Maybe it's done a little sooner, but trying to sustain on the point, but he's alone. He's got to get out.
I mean, good plays, though, coming out from the Winter Soldier of the side of Michigan. He opens the fight with 2 picks. Great ult comes in from the Luna Snow to counteract that.
Moon Knight ult coming out, standing in it. Winter Soldier ends up falling as well as the Luna Snow, but he gets rezzed in his ult. But without a support, it's pretty hard to push, especially when your other 2 supports are Jeff and Rocket. There's not a ton of healing there. But we do have the Doctor Strange ult coming up. And he is trying. Steven finding the Winter Soldier again, but Daylight responds with a pick onto the Jeff.
Oh, we're going to see Dr. Strange ult. There it is.
But big ultimate from the side of Invisible Woman just negates it all, but Jeff eats 2.
I don't think you jump off here, do you? Oh, well, I guess he does.
No, he has to. Yeah, no, Scythe could have flown back, and Steven could have also grappled. That was definitely the move to jump off. But that was a good ult to cancel the Invisible Woman ult. I really like that. Whenever, because everyone's going to group up in that thing anyway, and it's just a lot of value to eat everyone in there. But that was a crazy Invisible Woman ult to basically negate the whole combo of Daylight and Firebat. We didn't see it, but it was Thor ult plus Doctor Strange ult does one-shot if they're stunned because of the soul.
Because it does double damage with his ult.
Venom ult coming out to try and
big
so
damage.
much damage, but anti-heal, is there any follow-up? I don't think so. Doesn't need it.
He follows up with himself.
Yeah, he follows his own up.
But Jeff gets 2 as well, so like, I mean...
No, Jeff got 2. They win this fight.
No, Jeff got 2 and the Venom got 1. So this I'm saying this is going to be a clean fight win. Only 1 ultimate used. And...
Ohio looking good here with ult economies. And despite everything I've been saying, the Jeff on defense has been working out. Or not the Jeff, I apologize. The Thor. The Venom.
The Venom.
That's the right superhero. Anti-hero.
Also, important thing, it kind of feels like deja vu from the first point. This escort type seems to be pretty difficult for Michigan.
Portal coming out from the side of Michigan.
Flip the map.
Luna Snow ult, but immediately responded to by the Cloak and Dagger and the Moon Knight ult. But
Luna
they
Snow
had
ult
Luna Snow ult. Yeah, they didn't. But Star-Lord ult coming out now that Luna Snow ult is down. See if you can get any kills here. The 3 kills from the Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, it turns out the Cloak and Dagger's the one getting the kills. And that will be another fight. And
Agamotto gets
comes
stunned and killed.
Do they not have time to make it back?
No, they have 18 seconds. I don't know why they're going for this, but doesn't get anyone with the Jeff ult either.
Good escape
now he's
from
trying
the Jeff,
to leave. Will he do it? It's 10 seconds left. He's surviving on the point, but he's going to end up falling. Now we have Rocket ult coming up for the side of Michigan, but
it's just
there's
no
only
one's
3
alive.
of them.
We got
trying
3
to get
people
some damage in, but
we're on the flank.
Rocket ult, it's just the huge Firebat is surviving on the point, but instantly rezzed.
The res for the
so
Iron
it might
Fist?
be worth it with the Rocket ult here.
You gotta get your ults. You gotta shoot them.
He's so scared. But Firebat's fighting for his life on the objective. We need to be using Thor ult, and he's C9s.
I mean, honestly, I think they got a little ahead of themselves there. They had 20 full seconds to get back to the point. They had ults. They didn't need to go and pop that Doctor Strange ult and the Jeff ult.
Yeah, I know. I think they got a little antsy. They thought they couldn't have it, but it ended up not working out.
But the Rocket
Rebel Jedi did not get
he was
ultimate
98%. All he needed to do was a little damage.
Yep, and then just pop your ult on the point, give everyone healing, and everyone damage. But I don't know if it would have done much.
I don't know if it would have saved the fight, but it would have at least given them a chance.
Yeah, never die with your ult. That's video game 101. Hero Shooter 101. If you die with your ult, especially last fight, like overtime, just use it. You have to use it. But unfortunately, they didn't get it. But they did push it pretty far, I will say. Michigan pushed it pretty far. So now let's see if Ohio can do better.
Labo Star Wars, the Venom, actually kind of, we were a little bit hesitant to say it would work, but they did a pretty good job.
It ended up working out.
It almost seemed like they were baiting Michigan in, trying to get the picks on them by...
What?
Sorry, I got distracted. They were kind of baiting the Michigan in with the Venom, having him take all this damage, and then as they tried to rush and finish off the kill, that's when the rest of the team would collapse.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe use Venom as like bait, just because he has that he has that missing health shield, so he does survive a lot of punishment, especially with 3 supports.
Yeah. Very similar to Wolverine in that way.
And now, Comp's looking relatively similar to last game, but now Firebat's on the Iron Fist. Getting in the back
sneaky.
lane.
I saw him right outside the spawn. He hid for that kill, and he got it. He's going to get 2 on the supports?
Nah, he's out. He's got to leave. But he is still alive for the moment. And Meditation, getting that shield up. He's still in their backline. He's on the Jeff again.
He's going to try and take the game into his hand. Jeff is 1 HP.
Now Jeff gets full healed because 3 supports. You cannot go in on 3 supports alone.
He does get out, though.
It doesn't matter. He makes a lot of space, and the Winter Soldier ends up finding Scythe. They shot the Yonk this time.
They shot it. It's gone.
This is really big damage from the Winter Soldier. Jeff ult already online for the side of Michigan. Let's see when they're going to use it. And There it is, coming out. Gets 3.
Gets 3.
Don't jump off with your Iron Fist. Okay.
Okay, great ult.
Good ult. Really good ult. I was a little scared he would jump off with his own Iron Fist there.
Yeah, that got really scary.
Yeah.
As the Iron Fist, like, I'm fearing for my life. I'm like, Blip, bro, please spit me out.
Begging for it. Dude, I don't want to die. But now it is a reset for Ohio, and only one ult used by Michigan to win that fight, so ults are going to be pretty even. The Moon Knight ult coming out does not seem to find anything. Really big damage, though, but a little early, I think. I don't think there was much. His team wasn't ready yet. Iron Fist back in the backline, distracting the supports.
Yeah. Honestly,
it's
to get so good.
And he finds one. Sorry, Daylight finds one on Steven Grant as the Iron Fist made a lot of space, but him falling low, he does end up living.
The Iron Fist is doing such a good job of distracting the support so that the front line of Ohio is just going to die. They're just losing people because of that.
Like we were talking about with that Venom, like they don't really, they have to fully direct. Okay, never mind. The Eye of Agamotto coming out as well as the Lunar Snow Ult, but it doesn't seem to do enough. No damage boost on that Doctor Strange. He means it does not one-shot anymore. Jeff ult coming out as well as...
Oh my gosh, just ult dumping everywhere.
3 enemies eaten.
Wait, is this the same Jeff that just ulted before?
Yeah, he got another one.
Another 3K? And he gets back up? What a play.
Well done. Well done on the side of Michigan here.
So
really solid defense. Iron Fist in the backline yet again.
I mean, he's going to get both of these.
He gets both supports.
Oh my
gosh.
Done. What good plays by Michigan on the defense here.
Really
I love this strategy they got with the Iron Fist going in the backline, distracting the supports, allowing your frontline damage with the Winter Soldier and the Doctor Strange to get kills, and then like the Jeff ults. The Jeff ults are just cleansing their entire team.
Like, and the Doctor Strange isn't dying either. He has 3 supports just permanently on him, so he can get support, he can get damage, he can get heals, and he just doesn't die. There's so much frontline damage. Firebat taking down.
He's gonna get second?
Nah, Jeff heals.
I mean, he has the ult. He could go for it. He gets 2.
He gets another one. Now, Scythe trying to even it out by popping his own ult, but I don't know if it's worth it.
I think they're going to be down 3 supports.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. He's down to support, and
now maybe he's down? No. The invisible one comes in.
Venom ult's coming out to try. They do take down Firebat. That pesky Iron Fist in their backline, but finds 2.
Oh, what a good ult.
Michigan.
3K.
3 kills from the side of Michigan, with the Daylight and Rebel Jedi's ults just taking them down. The stun plus the damage boost, like I said. Now, Winter Soldier ult coming out, responded to by, apologies, Invisible Woman. Jeff ult again gets 4? Dude, I apologize, I missed that on the camera.
That's insane.
Well done.
Holy.
Huge Jeff ult.
9 seconds left. I mean, there's almost no chance they touch here. They're going to have to switch to Doctor Strange.
Oh, but they got the Us Against the World. She
does get the touch, but I think they need a Doctor Strange portal.
They do. They have to swap to it, otherwise they're just not going to get it. Venom going to swing onto the point here.
Uh-oh.
Scythe finds Twilight Angel, though. It's not over. There's the down of support for Michigan, and Ohio's pushing forward. They also have the Jeff ult
that was their ult. That was their only ult.
Now, if Jeff pops his ult here, I think they just win it. But it doesn't look like they don't need it. Oh, they
he still pops it.
He's his whole team. If they C9, that would have been so funny. But that's a crazy... But here, responded by ults from Michigan. Armed and Dangerous coming out. If he can get a reset, he might actually be able to flip it. It end expired, but they still have the Lunar Snow ult coming out just to survive everyone on point. It's a last fight situation for both teams. Michigan needs to defend this to hold on to the game.
They are. They're going to do it.
Firebat's taking down 3.
Oh my gosh. The Doctor Strange ult comes out. They're going to catch through. And I think that'll do it.
That's it.
That's it.
Well done. Great defense from Michigan.
What a defense from Michigan.
Well done. That was crazy. That Iron Fist in the backline, just Ohio just couldn't deal with it.
It's like, that was such good play. And he almost never died for it. Like, he was really good at getting out when he needed to, but he was staying in when he knew nobody was looking at him.
Yeah.
And then the Jeff ults. I mean,
yeah, of course.
3 Jeff ults, 3K Jeff ults, and a 4K?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Like, wow. That is a crazy stat line, too. 29 and 7 for the Jeff. Almost 20,000 damage.
Actually insane. Look at the damage the Doctor Strange put out.
More damage than his Iron Fist.
Who was like
in their backline permanently. Obviously, Jeff damage calculated when he eats somebody and jumps off the map, so it does all their health. But still, that's crazy. And honestly, well done. And I will like
healing 24K.
Yeah. I would also like to point out though, on the side of Ohio, the Invisible Woman from the side of Ohio did more healing. She always, and so did Bunman. Like they both, the supports for Ohio were doing so much work. And Stephen Grant did 21,000 damage too. Like, I honestly think it came down to the Venom. I think, not that the Venom played bad, just the character choice. I think if they had maybe a Doctor Strange of their own, could block the Daylight's Doctor Strange ults, maybe someone that could survive a Jeff eat, or maybe that's someone that could kill him. Like, I don't know. I feel
it really felt like they were playing the Venom as a frontline tank, regardless of the. Like, you know, their Doctor Strange and their Venom were always just staring at each other. You didn't really see the Venom going to the backline too much, which is not where his strong suit is.
And he could have been diving the Jeff too. Like, I think if the Venom was diving the Jeff, or maybe him with Scythe, like them together, Star Wars and Scythe, maybe that could have done a little bit more, maybe disrupted the Jeff. But Firebat's Iron Fist, I remember, was disrupting their backline so hard. Maybe they were just like screaming for help and he couldn't leave. I don't know. But
yeah, honestly, I think the unsung hero statistically here is the Iron Fist. He was in the backline, keeping the supports off of their team. Mm-hmm. So it allowed for the Jeff, the Doctor Strange, and the Winter Soldier just to do all that damage, get all those kills a lot easier. And honestly, I'm impressed by that defense. That was clean.
Really well done. Really well done. And I would like to say he has 26,000 damage blocked. I'm going to transition back to it. That's from his E. That's from the Iron Fist, like, little defense block thing. He's not even a tank. He had 26,000. Actually, was he on tank? He might have been on tank the first round. It doesn't matter.
I think they did. I think so. Yeah, because they had a.
They had a mag.
Yeah.
No mag. Thor,
Doctor
Strange. I think he was on Doctor Strange.
Thor, Doctor Strange. He was the one on Doctor Strange. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I was gonna. There's no way.
That's a lot of Iron Fist.
Okay. We're okay. But wow, and just well done though. I just respect the stats. Just like, I don't really see any clear issue other than the character choice. I genuinely think if they were not on Venom, they might have been able to do that. But or if they played a little bit differently, but who knows?
Yeah, it definitely felt like they're like the Venom. Again, like I said, if they wanted to play the Venom, they should have probably had more.
Yeah.
If they want to play the Venom, they probably should have had more of a dive comp. I mean, they had some dive DPS. They should have been looking for that backline, but unfortunately, it does really seem like they just were playing that front line, and they didn't have as good of a character as they did, as Michigan did. The Doctor Strange obviously putting in more work on the front line than the Venom. Just not even because the Venom's bad or anything. It's just because character difference.
Just as a character, yeah. Maybe just do more swaps would be my suggestion, I think, because both teams seem pretty dead set on what characters they play. And in a game as dynamic as Rivals, I think swapping your character sooner rather than later is probably the move for most situations. Like if there's an Iron Fist in your backline, swap to some CC.
You know, something I didn't notice, the person who got MVP from last game on the side of Ohio got subbed out.
Really? They got subbed out?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I did not see them in there.
Wow, that's actually a shock to me. I'm surprised they did that. I'm going into the next game here though. Maybe they get subbed back in. I'd hope so, if I was an Ohio fan.
Yep, there he is. He was not in that last game.
Oh, you're right. They did sub him out.
I just realized that. Like, maybe that's the reason. Maybe it's not.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see in this match.
Yeah. Maybe they subbed him out because the Namor was banned?
Yep. Perhaps. Before we get into this game, though, we're going to talk about the mode. It's Domination, also known as Control, or King of the Hill. That's a better way. Yeah, better wording. It is a mode that is based on taking a capture point, and you're both fighting over that same capture point until one team gets to 100%. You can get to 99 to 99. They can be 0 to 100. But the goal is to hold the point for the time duration, get to that 100%, which makes it so you have a lot more divey comps, a lot more comps that kind of attack from multiple angles because you have to fight the same point. So you're not really having this, stay with the payload, push down the lane.
And now looking at the bans here, Ohio is done with the Jeff the Landshark. They are not letting that guy stay in this game. And Michigan responds with the Namor ban and keeping the Gambit ban from last time, and also locking in the Iron Fist because Firebat was doing work, and they know it. And I would like to point out as well, Ohio banned the Doctor Strange. They do not like Daylight Doctor Strange.
It was very good on both maps, actually. So,
yes.
Understandable ban, especially since they don't really seem to be wanting to run that Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and I will say as well, like, just the fact that they still have this Iron Fist and also they got the Magneto, they're trying what they tried the first round. They're trying to bubble their Iron Fist and let him do work, but I'm unsure if that would do a lot of work on Koth specifically because everyone's already pretty, like, together on the point. So there's no real backline to, like, disrupt. You're going to be all together on the point. And we're seeing an Angela come out from Ohio. Oh, man.
This could be nasty. Magic is a very underrated character. Not very used. Not a lot of people know how to play her, but the ones that do, they're gross. It's disgusting.
As well as I was talking about the Angela on the tank just to steal someone. You can just take someone and fly him back to your team. And
shout out to Kingsman. Huh? #1 Magic.
No, don't talk about that here. Those who know. Anyway, hopefully we're going to see a pretty close game here. Emma Frost coming out for the side of Michigan, as well as Thor. Just, I think more of that divey comp that we saw, we didn't really see. They usually like to hold the space and let the Iron Fist do the work, and they also locked Magneto. Okay, so they're on Magneto. I was going to say. They selected Magneto in the ban phase, like, to not be banned, so it would be really surprised if they don't play him in this round, but maybe they're saving it for next round.
Maybe they go Diamond. Maybe they go Diamond Thor here.
I guess so. Emma Frost.
No bubble for the Iron Fist.
Nope, but maybe he doesn't need it. Now on Rilla here, I do want to see this Angela because Angela is really rough if you don't really know how to steal the enemy tank. Like, you need to be taking somebody and just flying away. And
she's a journeyman. She's trying to take people into her team.
Yep. Here she goes. She ends up missing the charge, though, so she has to back out. Now, the point is becoming capped here by Ohio.
Oh.
But Daylight finds one, but immediately traded. Firebat goes down on the Iron Fist, as well as nothing on the Emma Frost. Daylight immediately tags again, just pulled back in twice in a row. Falling low, but ends up getting out. That was a crazy double pull, but he ends up living in. The point is captured by the side of Ohio here.
What a play. I mean, it looks like there was so much damage on the side of Ohio that Michigan couldn't really handle it. And even though Firebat got some good distraction in the backline, they were not able to capitalize.
Damage. Omni just come out. Bubbled the Luna Snow, though, but he still gets the resets. He does end up finding 2 with the again.
That's a third again.
Third time.
Can we get a 4th?
Another one.
4 again.
We're looking for 5. Looking for 5. There's 5. Does he get another again? Melee. Quick melee. Oh, unfortunate.
Okay, no, he got plenty of value out of that one, though.
But Firebat's backcapping.
Oh, what a play.
Really big back cap out of Firebat, but I think they're just going to fall for this. Nope. Firebat gets out. My God.
Honestly, really good play. He denied 7% from them.
Yeah.
And now they'll be able to push in, and because he got all the space, too. And he was able to get out with his life.
Yeah.
Very good play.
Well done. He got out as well, so made the whole team of Ohio had to back up. They're like, well, you know, the Thunderform trying to get some damage here, but has ult as well. But the Winter Soldier and the Rocket Raccoon end up falling down. So they're down 2. They just have to leave. Michigan has to get out. But who's
doing this damage?
I don't know.
Is it the Magic?
It has to be the Magic. We've not been on the Magic cam for a while, but
Magic's getting kind of dominated by the Thor. Oh.
Nope, they got heals.
Goodbye, Thor.
Oh, Thor lives.
Oh.
Daylight gets out at like 1 HP.
But now Magneto's going to die and then...
Getting healed up and falling as well. Pretty dominant performance so far from Ohio. Maybe subbing that Magic player in really did the work. Behold Dark Child coming out at 80%, dealing so much damage to the whole team.
I mean, Rocket was not prepared. Oh my gosh.
Gonna find as well. Taking 2 at the spawn. Touch the spawn door. Alone. Doesn't even fall. Takes the portal out. Now, 3 ults from the side. 4 ults from the side of Michigan. Now, they do end up investing the
and they don't even
ult.
touch.
They invest the Angela ult to keep him from touching, so they will not have that for next round.
I mean, to be fair, good use of the ult, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
just because they did have 4 ults, so there was a very high chance that Team Team Michigan was going to be able to get in there and win the point.
And we did not see it, but the Rocket Raccoon also used his ult, I believe. Is that 0%? Or is he switching characters? I'm not sure.
I think he switched to touch, but gave up his ult. Nah. No, because you would retain your ult charge.
Wait, no, so he does have it. He wasn't selected.
Visual bug.
Mm-hmm. Well,
a Widow.
Are we going to see a Black Widow? Even with all the work Magic was doing, I'm really surprised.
Queen Shilal is kind of crazy. Crazy on the sticks.
Yeah. On the keyboard, actually.
On the keyboard and mouse, actually.
Maybe that's why. I think everyone else, no, Invisible Woman's on the stick. Yeah, most other people on his team are on controller. So maybe it's the keyboard mouse diff, honestly. But
don't be a superiorist.
But Nothing Low's also on KVM. I'm just looking here. Both Invisible Women's on both teams are on keyboard and mouse. That's really funny. Firebat also on the keyboard. And we do see, we're going to see the Iron Fist ult come out this fight, hopefully. But again, 4 ults on the side of Ohio here. I don't know how it's going to really be responded to.
A Widow going 1v1 melee range with a Iron Fist? I mean,
almost wins that.
That was hubris.
Crazy. That
hubris from the Widow.
I would have been surprised if he won that. Now, Grim Thunder does fall to Daylight, and they trade support ults back and forth, Invisible Woman and Luna Snow, just to keep both their teams alive. But Michigan does have the numbers advantage going into this fight. Still, no picks falling yet. Bunman does fall to Daylight, though. Daylight taking down so many people on the Thor.
Yeah. Queen Main did swap to Magic, so he will be coming back with the Magic on this point.
The hubris of Widow is lost. Almost one-shots the Squirrel Girl. Now fighting for its life alone on the objective. Ends up getting out, but rooted by Squirrel. No way. 18 health. Does he get out? He gets out. He gets healed up. And bubbled. Huge bubble from Grim Thunder to keep his Magic alive. And now Michigan on the advantage here. They have 5 ults.
5 ultimates to only 3, and really no other ults coming close online. So this should be a good fight win for Michigan.
And now, if they space their ults out correctly, they could probably keep this lead in throughout the game. Squirrel Girl coming out, finds the Magic ult. Support ults traded yet again. The Us Against the World and the Invisible Woman ult from the side of Michigan.
The Squirrels are now dangerous, guys. They have been buffed, and they are scary. Okay.
But 2 picks going on the side of Ohio. And aren't dangerous just to finish this fight out. Again, number 1.
Can we get again number 2?
Nah.
I don't think so, yeah.
Daylight decided to get out, just save his life. Oh, no cap yet? Okay, the cap comes in a little late. But now, Iron Fist 1v1 in the Winter Soldier here, ends up getting out. I will say Michigan's doing a great job of diving in and getting out. They're not usually caught in too far. Now, 2 ults invested there for a fight loss. But again, 2 ults also invested by Ohio as well, so it's pretty even. Behold, Darkchild coming out, going into the entire team of Michigan, and Rebel Jedi does end up falling. That's a kill onto the Invisible Woman. That's another kill onto another support. 3 kills.
Can we get 4? Can we get 4? I think that Iron Fist is out of there.
Sniped?
No. Oh, nope. Killed by the Magneto. Man, what a good I don't know, this Magic player, pretty good at Magic.
Doing pretty good work here, and they just don't die. Like, he just goes in, and now, I will say Michigan does have CC for him. I'm just surprised he's not immediately chokeslammed. He gets nothing gets pushed off the map. But traded by the Magic. Heaven falls immediately, and then also Magneto ults for the combo. Doesn't end up finding anything. 2 ults invested, no kills, but nope, there they come. Kills.
Yeah, what's her name? What's the tank who can fly? His name again? Angela. That Angela ult just sucked them all in, and they just kind of ran them over. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah. And now, stagger. 70% on the side of Ohio with 1 ult. Cheaper Town Hall. Iron Fist ult coming out, see if he can get any kills here, but just so much healing coming through on the side of Ohio.
This was adventurous. You know, we praise him for not dying for these dives, but that was adventurous to say the least.
Yeah. And now 88% coming in. Armed and Dangerous trying to find anyone. Looks at the Emma, but responded to 2 kills on the side of Ohio. Just, I don't know if it's Michigan can even touch anymore.
I don't even think it's what... it might be over.
I think it is.
There we go.
And there it was. Subbing back in, I guess, their star player. And
subbing out their star player for the previous map. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. And they banned Jeff as well, so I think that's what did it. Well done to
banning
Ohio.
Jeff was a crazy... It was a very good ban. They were getting kind of crushed by that Jeff.
Avatar got MVP and not the Magic?
No, remember that first again?
Oh, you're right.
He again
You're
like 6. If you again 6 times in a match, you just auto get the MVP. That's
You're right. Oh wow, yeah, never mind. 22-1. Well done.
Actually, insane game. I'm so glad that Michigan was able to pull back on that second map. Have a like full hold on the defense.
Like that was really impressive. Well done. Honestly. And looking at the damage chart, like Daylight did so much too. Like 11,000